we go. Hello, everybody. How's everyone today? Welcome to trivia. Look, I realized my hair is the length that it was when I was in college, so I did my makeup just like how I would have done it, and then did my hair like how I would have done it. And I'm representing my sharks. So that's the look for tonight. But we have a special guest here with us. Let me move my mic over. And look who it is. It is Russell. Everyone say hi to Russell, the newest member of our family. If you're a channel member, there are now Russell emojis. Say hi, Russ. Say hi, big Russell. Isn't he sweet? He has the sweetest face. Oh my gosh, he is the cutest little orange boy. He is so cute. Hi, Russ. I don't know why, but it wouldn't let me change the thumbnail. Otherwise, I would have had a picture of me and Russell there. But yeah, Russell's right here. He loves computer screens. I'm moving the mouse. Here, I'll show you. I'm moving the mouse and he just... He loves to... I think... There you go. He loves screens. He loves TVs. He loves it. He's a little gamer. He's so cute. So he's here waiting for something to happen on screen. He's so sweet. But anyway, Russell is here. Jet and Bonnie are literally over here. My goodness. Move the mic. There's Bonnie. And inside this fish is Jet Jaguar. There's a little black cat in there. So he's hard to see, but there's a Bon. I have all 3 cats in here, you guys. It's a miracle. Yes, live chat's on. Thank you. I remembered. I'm proud of myself. I got a new pop cover, I guess. It's not a pop screen. Oh, Russie, be careful. Russell, be careful. Oh, don't step on the questions. Okay. All right. Before we get started, as we're waiting for more people to arrive, I have a question for you guys. So tonight I'm going to be filming the next episode of this magazine. And then after that, I only have one more. So I made a decision to start a new book for us to read together. But then yesterday at the library, I found the coolest book that I want to buy my own copy of. And now I'm debating which one I should do with you guys. So the one I originally chosen was this book, History Year by Year. Russell thinks it's pretty good. And it's a book of timelines. Let me find a good page. It's a book of timelines of history, and we'd read all of the timelines, right? But yesterday I found this book called History as It Happened, Map by Map Guide. And it goes all around the world showing maps from all different times of history. And it's organized by continent. Oh, where did Russ go? He's leaving. Okay, bye, Russie. He'll be back. See, here's the Oceania chapter. And it's all Oceania maps, right? It's so cool. There's the Africa chapter. We've got Ibn Battuta there. The map book says, yeah, I'm obsessed. So here's the Asia chapter. I think it's so cool. There's Gulf War for Asia. What else? Silk Road. It just goes all over history by continent. So neat. So yeah, I'm going to have to just buy my own copy of this book. So I'm not continuously checking it out from the library because it's really cool. But anyway, how is everyone tonight? How are we all? I have some plans happening, but the world is in chaos, various. I have some plans that are secret as of now. Channel members are going to know first, so I'm not going to say anything yet. But I'm making some plans. Let's put it that way. Plans are, but it just means more ASMR for you guys. So I'm just not going to say anything yet because it's not set in stone, but it's most likely going to happen. I'm very excited. All right. let's do some trivia. So, I asked everyone, not just channel members, I asked everyone for countries to make trivia about because this is a 30K subscriber celebration stream. I have 30,000 subscribers. Can you believe it? 30,000 subscribers. That's amazing. So I asked everyone to submit countries. So with those submissions, I made 10 questions for each country. And then I went through all of my top countries. Some of them were suggested already, but the top 3 countries, I made 10 questions, and then the rest down through the top 20, I made 5 questions. So we'll see how this goes. The theme is mainly that I picked questions that I know like the back of my hand that I could answer like that to see if you guys are able to answer it like that, right? So they're somewhat simple. So hopefully everyone gets a chance to play and hopefully get something right. So we are starting with Finland. Can you believe? Veer is going to win this category. Also, where is it? Where did I put it? Here it is. I'm also recording some channel member videos and I'm going to whisper some of this for you guys. So yeah, let's get into it. Starting with Finland, which Veer did not suggest. A completely different person suggested Finland. Number 1, what is the main ethnic group of Lapland? What is the, I should say the indigenous, what's the indigenous ethnic group of Lapland? And it is the Sami. Good job to Veer for getting it. It is the Sami peoples. Number 2, what was Finland's currency before the euro? What was Finland's currency before the euro? And it was the marka. Good job, Veer. It was the marka. Hey, Farouk. Good guess. Good guess. Number 3, what famous figure lives in Rovaniemi? What famous figure lives in Rovaniemi? It is Santa Claus. Good job to Veer. That's where Santa Claus lives. Père Noël, says Ferg. Also correct. Good job, Veer, for getting that. First, it is Santa Claus lives in Rovaniemi, Finland. Number 4, what is the most popular sport in Finland? What is the most popular sport in Finland? It is ice hockey. Good job to Veer with Faruka right behind. It is ice hockey. Good job, good job, good job, good job. Number 5, how do you say Finland in Finnish? How do you say Finland in Finnish? It is Suomi. Good job to Veer. I hope Veer get that right. It is Suomi. Let me fix this. This is bugging me. Straighten that out. Okay, close enough. Number 6, what mobile phone company is based in Finland? What mobile phone company is based in Finland? It is Nokia. Good job to Farouk for getting that first. It is Nokia. Everyone in the early 2000s had a Nokia phone. They also sell rubber boots. That's true. And there it is here. I hear ice hockey. Yes, heated rivalry is very big, and I haven't watched it yet. I will, I promise, because I love hockey. I love my Sharks. But yeah, I'm glad that hockey's finally in the mainstream. I've loved hockey since I was little. Number 7, what operating system was invented by a Finn? That's good for. I'm all for that. It is Linux, so half a point to Veer, close enough, but full points to Farouk. It is Linux, Linux, Linux. Good job, Farouk. Linux, yes. Number 8, what is Finland's largest freshwater lake? Finland has so many lakes. The region of Finland we're going to next week is just almost all lakes. But Lake Saima is the largest. Good job, Veer. It is Lake Saima, where you can find the Saima ringed seals. Yes, there we go, Veer, with the Saima ringed seals. Number 9, what war was fought against the USSR in 1940? I suppose so, Ferg. It was the Winter War. Good job to Veer. That would be the Winter War. The Winter War. And then number 10, what is a Finnish Spitz? What is a Finnish Spitz? Spitz, Spitz, Spitz. What is a Finnish Spitz? It is a dog breed. Good job, Veer. It is a breed of dog. All right, the next country is Vanuatu. Someone suggested Vanuatu. So let's do it. Veer is from Finland. That's true, Denmaker. And Veer didn't even suggest Finland. So Finland lacks some sun. Not in the summertime. Then it has almost too much sun. Vanuatu, number 1. The official languages of Vanuatu are Bislama, English, and what? The official languages of Vanuatu are Bislama, English, and what? What's their third official language? Vanuatuan is Bislama. It is French. Good job, tent maker. It is French. Good job, good job, good job. Number 2, what sea is located between Vanuatu and Australia? What sea is located between Vanuatu and Australia? What could it be? It is the Coral Sea. Good job to Veer for getting that first. It is the Coral Sea. The Coral Sea. Number 3, what was Vanuatu known as before independence? What was Vanuatu known as before independence? I'm going to put this here. There we go. So I'm not looking straight down at the questions. What was Vanuatu known as before independence? What was its colonial name? It was the New Hebrides. Good job to Veer. It was the New Hebrides. New Hebrides. Good job. Good job. Tenmaker got it too. Number 4, which British sea captain named Vanuatu? Or named it the New Hebrides? Which British sea captain named Vanuatu? Oui, Farouk, les Nouvelles Hebrides. And it was Cook. Good job to Veer. It was Captain James Cook. Good job, Veer. Captain Cook. Number 5. Yes, Veer, you got it. Who did the Caston people revere as a god? Who do they still do? Who do the Caston people revere as a god? I mean, there you go, Veer. Not the U.S. Marines. It's not the cargo cults. Not the cargo cults. Not Prince William. One of the princes. Someone who was a former prince. You're awfully close, Tenmaker. Not Harry. Not that kind of former prince. Former as in they were formerly alive. What prince would that be? What prince would that be? Prince Philip. Good job, tent maker. Prince Philip fulfilled their the artist formerly known as Prince. We wish, but Prince Philip fulfilled an ancient prophecy for that people, so they worshipped Philip. Allegedly, they're switching over to Charles, but Philip is still number 1, even though he's no longer with us. So good job, tent maker. Number 6, traditional land diving is now known around the world as what? Traditional land diving is now known as what? What was the prophecy? It was that some ancient ruler would arrive. Something, I don't know the details, but when Queen Elizabeth came to visit and she brought her husband, the people were like, wait, what? It would be like some foreign king would arrive and look a certain way. So they thought that their god had arrived. It is bungee jumping. Good job to Veer for getting that one. It's now known as bungee jumping. Bungee jumping, I believe, was invented in New Zealand, but the first people to go bungee jumping were in Vanuatu. Like bungee jumping as we know it today was invented in New Zealand. But anyway, number 7, 71% of Vanuatu's exports is what? Hey, Whimsical, thank you so much. Yes, 30K. I'm very excited about it. Thank you, thank you. You live on an island, don't have much to do, that's true. Not sand, not coconuts. You're on the right track, though. It's something very abundant. Not Fiji water, that would be Fiji. Fiji exports Fiji water. It is fish. Good job to Veer for guessing that one. 71% of their exports is fish. Fish, 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 fish. Number 8. What is Vanuatu's largest island? What's the largest island in Vanuatu? This might be one of the harder ones in this quiz. Promise it'll get much, much easier later. What is Vanuatu's largest island? You're also allowed to Google if you want. If nobody knows, you're allowed to Google it. Yeah, Veer got this one. It is Espiritu Santo. Good job to Veer. It is Espiritu Santo. Espiritu Santo. Good job, Veer. Much easier. Number 9. What's the capital of Vanuatu? What's the capital of Vanuatu? Holy Spirit. Good job, Veer. And it is Port Vila. Good job to Veer for getting that one. Port Vila, one of the port capitals. There's a weird number of port something or other with capital cities. And number 10, what root is used to make a sedative drink in Vanuatu? Yeah, there's Port Moresby, Port au Prince. Of course, I can't think of any more, but there's quite a few. Veer is from Finland. What root is used to make a sedative drink in Vanuatu and other Pacific islands too? I think it's like a Polynesian thing. This drink. They also drink it in The Sims if you have Island Escape or whatever it's called. What's the name of that expansion pack? They drink it there too. It is kava. Good job, Veer. It is kava. They drink kava root. All right, moving on to the next country that was suggested, and that would be Romania. Nice Samoan beer. Wow, how interesting. Nice. Finnish women are very beautiful. I would agree. I think a lot of women are beautiful. Romania, number 1. What is the longest river in Romania? Yes, the home of King Vlad Tepes. Correct. We'll talk about him a little bit. What's the longest river in Romania? It is the Danube. Good job to Farouk for getting that first with Pikachu and Tentmaker right behind and Veer. It is the Danube River. Good job, Farouk, for getting in there first. Number 2, which sea borders Romania? Which sea borders Romania? There's a beautiful, beautiful coast, and it is the Black Sea. Good job to Tentmaker for getting that first. It is the Black Sea. Farouk and Pikachu also got those. Good job, good job. The Black Sea. Number 3, which castle is commonly nicknamed the Dracula Castle? Which Romanian castle is nicknamed the Dracula Castle? I guess I kind of do, Tentmaker, because this is my job. YouTube is my full-time job. It is Bran Castle. Good job, Pikachu, for getting that one. It is Bran Castle. Bran Castle. Number 4, who was the last king of Romania? Who was the last king of Romania? Yes, very true, Veer. Constantine, no. Oh, thanks, Verk. I try. This king was not Alexander. It was Michael. Good job, tent maker. King Michael. He was a little boy when he was made king and got deposed, but he lived a full life, got to live to old age. So, but yeah, he was very young when he was king. Good job, tent maker, for getting that. Number 5. Which country's flag is almost identical to Romania's? It's interesting. I mean, I have like a childhood hyperfixation with royal families. I mean, I still am like fascinated with it. But Veer got that one. It is Chad. Good job. Moldova's pretty close, but Chad is, I think, like the blue or the red is like just slightly darker. One of the colors is slightly darker. Other than that, they're almost identical. Good job, Veer. It is Chad. Number 6. Let's see who paid attention during my Romania Mania series a few weeks ago. The 3 traditional regions of Romania are Moldavia, Wallachia, and what? The 3 traditional regions of Romania are Moldavia, Wallachia, and Transylvania. Good job, Veer, for getting that first. Pikachu got it too. It is Transylvania. Good job, Tent Maker, as well. Transylvania, the famous one. Hey, Elle, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Number 7. On what day was Nicolae Ceausescu executed on live TV? Thank you, Maya Real. Maya, I believe. Not the 31st. It is December of here, but it wasn't the 31st. It was the 25th of December. Good job, Tent Maker. It was a Christmas Day special broadcast of them executing their dictator. Good job, Tent Maker. It was on December 25th of 1989. Good job, good job. Number 8. What sport did Nadia Comaneci earn a perfect score at in the Olympics? In which sport did Nadia Comaneci score a perfect score in? And it was gymnastics. Good job, Veer, for getting that first. Farouk's in there too. She was a gymnast and the first gymnast to score a perfect 10 at the Olympics. I'm so excited for the Olympics coming up. Even though it's Winter Olympics, I love figure skating. I'm so excited. And the hockey and all of it. I love the Olympics. Number 9. Which empire did Vlad the Impaler wage war against? Now, see, Pikachu, listen. I agree, Ferg. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, curling is great. And yes, Veer got it. It is the Ottoman Empire. Good job, Veer. The answer is the Ottoman Empire. Keep that in mind. It'll come up later in the quiz. Now, here's the thing, Pikachu, is that I'm doing very basic questions about each country. So those were very basic questions about Vanuatu, right? Like something that everyone from Vanuatu would know. Oh, learning about Afghanistan. Appreciate if I could upload a new video about the country. I would, but I don't think I have any regions coming up alphabetically. I don't. Let me see my calendar real quick. Let me ask you one more question about Romania while I'm looking that up. Can you tell me which mountain range curves through Romania? Hey, Cappy97. Oh my gosh. And then Janice, Bela, and Bebe are here. Welcome, welcome. Yes, we've got, can you see little, oh my gosh, I moved right in the way. Bonnie and Jet are right there. Russell ran off probably to go curl up in a corner somewhere and pass out. He was very tired. But yeah, the kitties are great. Member's choice on Afghan culture. I will do my best, Fear. I will make it happen somehow. But yeah, it is the Carpathians. Good job, Veer, for getting that first. I don't think I have an Afghanistan for the rest of this year, which is very sad because I love Afghanistan. Hey, Manatee, how are you today? I don't think so. That's very sad. Afghanistan is one of the most beautiful countries. Oh, wait. We have one in December. Daekundi, Afghanistan is coming in December. My goodness, that's a long time. But yeah, I'll try to do a members video about Afghanistan then. I'll make it happen. I'm doing well. Great. Let's move on to the next country. The next country that was suggested was Russia. So I have 10 questions for you guys about Russia. Number one, can you tell me what did the Soviets rename St. Petersburg to? During World War I, they renamed it Petrograd, but then the Soviets named it Leningrad. Good job to Veer for getting that first. They renamed it to Leningrad. Number two, which city hosted the 2014 Olympics? Sorry about the siren outside. Which city hosted the 2014 Olympics? And it was Sochi. Good job to Veer for getting that first. Elle and Farouk are there too. It was Sochi. Good job. There's Manatee. Sochi. Number three, who wrote War and Peace? Who wrote War and Peace? I still haven't seen Heated Rivalry. I'm trying to watch all the Oscar movies right now. It was Leo Tolstoy. Good job to Veer and Farouk for getting that one. And Maya, Leo, I'll accept that. Leo Tolstoy and Elle. Leo Tolstoy. Good job. Number four, what is the largest Russian city on the Pacific coast? What is the largest Russian city on the Pacific coast? Guerre et paix. War and Peace. It is Vladivostok. Good job to Pikachu and Farouk and Mushroom Man and Veer and Manatee. But Pikachu got in there first. It is Vladivostok. Number five, who was the first person to orbit the Earth? Who was the first person to orbit the Earth? Yuri Gagarin. There we go. Good job, Veer, for getting that first. Farouk and Manatee and Elle. Good job, everyone. It is Yuri Gagarin. Number six, which Tsar was known as the Terrible? Which Tsar? Is that a song? I don't know, Veer. Ivan. Yes, good job, Veer, for getting that first. It was Ivan the Fourth. Was Ivan the Terrible? Good job. Oh, good job, Maya got Ivan the Fourth. Wow, good job, Ivan the Terrible. Let me adjust. There we go. In French, it's Ivan. That makes sense. It's probably that in Russian too. Now that I think about it, Ivan is the English way of saying that name. Number seven. What is Russia's highest mountain? What's the highest mountain in Russia and technically the highest mountain in Europe? Of course, I respect the French pronunciation of Farouk. It's one of the languages I can pronounce things in, so it's easy for me. Pikachu got it first. It is Mount Elbrus. Good job to Pikachu for getting that first. It is Mount Elbrus. Is it a volcano? I don't know. I have no idea, Farouk. Someone confirm or deny if Mount Elbrus is a volcano. My mom is going to throw away a pin that she got as a teenager while visiting the Soviet Union. Oh man, you can't get rid of a Soviet pin. That's like antique. You can't get those anymore. Oh no, I'm glad you saved it. It is a dormant stratovolcano, says Veer. Wow, it is a volcano. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Number 8, what is the president's residence known as? The president's residence of Russia is known as what? Let me grab some water real quick. It is in Red Square. It is not the Onion House. That is a church. That is St. Basil's is a church. It is the Kremlin. Good job to Pikachu for getting that for the troll game. It is the Kremlin. Good job, Pikachu, for getting that first with Maya right behind. I know, Cappy. I know. Really, Farouk? That's interesting. Yes, the Kremlin. That is where the president lives. Whoever is president of Russia. Number nine, who failed to conquer Russia in 1812? Who failed to conquer Russia in 1812? And it was Napoleon. Good job, too, Veer, for getting that first. It was Napoleon. Napoleon Bonaparte. Don't invade Russia in the winter. Bonaparte. All the Napoleons came in, now all the Bonapartes are coming in. They did freeze. So hope I didn't freeze. Is my stream still good? The French soldiers froze. And number 10, who did Ronald Reagan order to tear down this wall? Yeah, exactly, Fear. It was like when you play Oregon Trail and you start in July, that's a bad idea because by the time you hit the mountains, then it's winter. And it was Mikhail Gorbachev. Good job to Manatee for getting it first. It was Mikhail Gorbachev. 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 The next country that was suggested was Cyprus. So I have for you 10 questions about Cyprus. Number 1, which country has military bases at Akrotiri and Takilia in Cyprus? Hold that thought, Farouk. It is the UK. Good job to Farouk for getting that first. It is the UK. L and Manatee right behind. Those are UK military bases. Number 2, who conquered Cyprus in 333 BCE? Who conquered Cyprus in 333 BCE? It was not Veer. Veer, you did not do that. That was not you. Look at my kitties. They're so cute. They love each other. It was Alexander the Great. Good job to Farouk for getting that first. Yes, Elle, they are technically British soil, those military bases, yes. But it was Alexander the Great. Good job, Farouk, for getting that first. It's a hat badge, Cappy? That's amazing. That's amazing. And Veer and Maya also got Alexander. But can you tell me, number 3, who conquered Cyprus in 1191 CE? Who conquered Cyprus in 1191 CE? That's crazy, Veer. It was not the Ottomans. It was not Mehmet the Conqueror. It was Richard. Good job to Maya for getting that one. It was Richard the Lionheart. Good job to Maya. I hope that's how you pronounce your name. Richard the Lionheart. Good job, good job. During the Crusades. Richard Cordelio. Oui, oui. Number 4, what is the Turkish region of Cyprus known as? Okay, good. I'm glad. I'm glad I got your name right. What's the Turkish region of Cyprus known as? Yes, Richard the First. Yes. There were only 3 Richards, right? Yes. There probably will never be another one. Not the Turkish, no. What's the Turkish region of Cyprus known as? Or at least, what do they call it in Turkey? It is Northern Cyprus. Good job to Manatee for getting that first. It's Northern Cyprus, they call it. Northern Cyprus. Number 5, what is the name of the zone that separates the 2 regions of Cyprus? Thank you, Farouk. That's very kind. My goodness. What's the name of the zone that separates the Greek and the Turkish side? It is the Green Line. Thank you to Elle for getting that first. It's called the Green Line. I guess the buffer zone is its official name, but I've only ever known it as the Green Line. Number 6, what is the tallest mountain on Cyprus? The fun fact about that, it is the same name as another very famous mountain. Troodos. I think that's what it's called in Greek, but in English it's Mount Olympus. So points to both of you, I believe. The Green Line's also the metro in Stockholm. Very different Green Line, but good job, you guys. It is Mount Olympus. There's also a Mount Olympus on Cyprus. Good job, good job, good job. Number 7, speaking of ancient Greek mythology. Which Greek goddess was said to be born on Cyprus? Interesting. Veer, it was not you. It was Aphrodite. Good job to Manatee for getting that first. She was born of the sea foam that washed up on the shores of Cyprus. Good job to Manatee for getting that first. It was Aphrodite. Athena was born from Zeus's head. Number 8, which Shakespeare play was mostly set on Cyprus? Which Shakespeare play was mostly set on Cyprus? Oh my gosh, you guys, I just watched Hamnet yesterday. It was so good. It is Othello. Good job to Veer for getting that. You got it. It's Othello. Good job, Veer. You got it. Maya got it too. It's Othello. It's mostly set on Cyprus. Yes, Veer, you got it. Great guess. It is Othello. Number 9. What is the capital of Cyprus? What is Cyprus's capital? What's the capital of Cyprus? And Veer got it. It is Nicosia. No, actually, sorry, Manatee got it first. Sorry, Manatee got it first with Nicosia. But everyone else got it too. That's an easy peasy one. Nicosia. Good job. Good job. And number 10, what is a person from Cyprus known as? Almost wrote Merchant of Venice before you thought about it. Yes. And it is a Cypriot. Good job, Veer. A person from Cyprus is a Cypriot. Good job. Good job. I love that. That sounds right. That sounds really good. A Cypriot. Good job, Veer, for getting that first, and everyone else. The last country, not a Cyprus, because that's a tree, Veer. The last country that was suggested by a viewer was Hungary. So let's do 10 questions about Hungary. Number 1, about Afghanistan. See, I would too, but I didn't make any questions about Afghanistan. I'm very sorry. Don't get me wrong. I do love Afghanistan. It is a gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful country, but I didn't make any questions about it. Hungary, number 1. I almost made a question about the languages, about the Urgic languages, but then I thought, no, that'll be too hard, but Veer would have got it. What is the favorite spice of the Hungarian people? What is the favorite spice of Hungarians? It is paprika. Good job to Veer for getting that first. And Veer's favorite spice too. I do love some paprika. My goodness. Yum, yum. I put some in a soup I made the other day and it was delicious. Paprika. Good job, good job. Number 2, who composed Hungarian Rhapsody? Who composed Hungarian Rhapsody? Not Brahms. It was Liszt. Good job to Veer for getting that one. It was Franz Liszt. Franz Liszt. Number 3, who was the first king of Hungary? Rhapsody. Not Hungarian Rhapsody. Hungarian Rhapsody. Rap composer. I mean, surely. And it was Stephen the First. Good job to Veer for getting that first. It was Stephen the First. Jay, not everyone's on Google. My viewers are the smartest people on YouTube, but I don't discourage people from Googling because I just figure you're not really cheating, you're learning because it's a fact that you learn. Fear the First. Yes. Number 4, who was known as the Scourge of God? Who was known as the Scourge of God? What famous Hungarian, the Scourge of God? It was Attila the Hun. Good job to Pikachu for getting that first. That would be Attila the Hun. I almost said Attila the First. He probably wasn't the first Attila or the last because that's a really common name in Hungary. Number 6. What are Hungarians known as in Hungarian? No way, Fear. . Lag? Oh no, I'm sorry. I hope not. It is the Magyars. Good job to Veer for getting that first. They're known as Magyars, which I know is not how you pronounce it in Hungarian, but that's how you say it in English. Um, yeah, in Hungary, Attila is like a hero, even though he is not in many other areas around. Kind of like Genghis Khan in Mongolia. Number 6, what popular toy was invented in Hungary? A popular toy from the 1970s. What's Hungary in Finnish, Veer? It was not the Slinky, at least not that I know of. The cube, I'll give that to Maya. It is the Rubik's Cube, was invented in Hungary. The Rubik's Cube. Travel Trivia ASMR got it too. Excellent. The Rubik's Cube. Number 7, what is Hungary's currency? What is the currency in Hungary? What is Hungary's currency? It is the forint. Good job to Pikachu for getting that one. It is the forint. 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 Number 8. What is the most popular Hungarian stew? What's the most popular stew in Hungary called? It is goulash. Good job to Manatee for getting that first. It's definitely goulash. Goulash, goulash, goulash. Number 9, what river flows through Budapest? What's the river that flows through Budapest? Budapest, Budapest. It is the Danube. Good job, Pikachu, for getting that first. Easy one. It is the Danube. Gulashopa. That's how you say it in Swedish. Number 10, what's the largest lake in Hungary? C'est le Danube. Oui, oui. Le Danube. What's the largest lake in Hungary? And apparently also the largest lake in Central Europe is Lake Balaton. Good job to Pikachu for getting that first. It's Lake Balaton. All right, for the rest of these questions, I went through my analytics. It does sound like Peloton. Not my analytics, but my views to see what were the most viewed countries on my channel. The top 3, well, actually, one of the top 3 was Russia, which we already did, so we skipped that. So it's number 1, 3, and 4. I did 10 questions about as well. It means fearless in Finnish. That's amazing. So the first country I have, the most viewed country on my channel, is the UK. So I have 10 questions for you about the entire UK. Number 1, starting off easy, what's the capital of Wales? What is the capital of Wales? It's not London. It is Cardiff. Good job, Veer, for getting that first. I know, Veer, you went way too fast. It is Cardiff. Cardiff, Cardiff. Speaking of London, though, number 2, what is the tallest building in London? Travel Trivia is here from the UK. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy. It is the Shard. Good job to Farouk for getting that first. It is not Keir Starmer's ego. It is the Shard. The Shard. Good job, Farouk, for getting that first, and Maya as well. Number 3, what is the oldest university in the UK? What is the oldest university in the UK? I'm obsessed with touching. It's so soft. It is Oxford. Good job to Elle for getting that first. It is Oxford, 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 Oxford. Number 4, which country borders the UK? Which country borders the UK? That's so true, Farouk. And Manatee got it first. It is Ireland. Good job to Manatee for getting that first. It is the Republic of Ireland. Republic of Ireland. Oh, goodness, goodness. Number 5. What dish is eaten on Burns Night in Scotland? What very famous dish do they eat every Burns Night in Scotland. It is haggis. Good job, Tuvir, for getting that first. It's definitely haggis. Haggis, haggis. Number 6. In which country did the Troubles take place? In which country did the Troubles take place? It was Northern Ireland. Good job, Manatee, for getting that first. That would be in Northern Ireland. Number 7. Which country are most foreign-born Brits from? The north of Ireland and Northern Ireland. So L got that first. It is India. Good job to L for getting that first. It is India. Most foreign Brits are from India. And yeah, Farouk hopes for reunification between Ireland and Northern Ireland. I don't agree or disagree, but I just want peace for all is all that I want. Whatever means that comes about, that's all I want. But number 8, in which borough of London can you find the Prime Meridian and the Royal Observatory? In which borough of London? No, Elle, don't say that. No, no. And it is Greenwich. Good job to Manatee for getting that first. It is Greenwich. Number 9, who was the reigning monarch in the year 1900? Who was the monarch of the UK, Great Britain? It was Vicky. Good job to Veer for getting that first. It would be Queen Victoria. She would die in the next year. Good job, Veer. And last question. Which body of water separates England and France? Which body of water separates England and France? It's an easy one. It is the Channel, the English Channel. Good job to Veer for getting that first. Full points to Manatee, though, for saying English Channel. La Manche. Oui, oui. La Manche. The Engelska Kanalen in Swedish. We knew in every land, the Kanava in Finnish. La Manche in La Manche, right, in French. My tablet just went dark. Absolument. Oui, oui. The Englanen Kanava. My goodness. In every language. Excellent. So the third most viewed country on my channel, because the second was Russia. We already did that one. Number 3 is South Korea. Thanks, Veer. Here's 10 questions. Mongolia is not going to be in this, Veer. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I did just the most viewed countries on the channel, so maybe next time we'll do Mongolia. Here's 10 questions about South Korea. Number 1, what is South Korea's currency? What is South Korea's currency? Oh, can you guys see? Look, look, look. They love each other. They're best friends. It is the won. Good job to Pikachu getting that first. It is the won. Look at my kitties. The Korean won. Number 2, what sea lies on South Korea's west coast? It is a peninsula, so what's on the west coast of South Korea? What sea is it? Look at my kitties. Not the Sea of Japan. It is the Yellow Sea. Good job to Veer for getting that first. It is the Yellow Sea. Ooh, Mer de Chine Méridionale. Ah oui, sounds about right. The Yellow Sea. No, Veer, it's not that. It's mainly because of Mongolia, actually. Because sand from the Gobi Desert blows across that body of water and it's yellow. It turns things yellow. That would be why. My goodness, there we go. Number 3, what is South Korea's second most populous city? Keltine and Mary? Is that how you say it? And it is Busan. Good job to Veer for getting that one. The second most populous city is Busan. That is not why, Farouk. At least I hope not. Busan. Number 4. What is South Korea's largest island? What's the largest island belonging to South Korea? It is Jeju Island. Good job to Veer for getting that. Although Manatee just straight up put my name. It's not me. It is Jeju Island. Good job to Veer and Manatee, I suppose. It is Jeju Island. That's okay, Manatee. That's funny that it corrects to my name, though, like exactly spelled too. Number 5. What martial arts style comes from South Korea? What martial arts style comes from South Korea? There are a lot of countries separated. And it is Taekwondo. Good job to Veer for getting that first. It is Taekwondo. Taekwondo. Number 6. Look at my cat licking his butt on camera. My goodness. Don't look. What is South Korea's largest corporation? What's the largest corporation in South Korea? It is Samsung. Good job, Manatee, for getting that first. Everyone knows that it is definitely Samsung. Good job, good job. Number 7. What is the most common surname in South Korea? There's my long boy, my jaguar. Is Jiu-Jitsu named after the Shih Tzu? No, none of that. Hello, I Spider. Is that how you say your name? From Nepal. Welcome, welcome. And it is Kim. Good job to Pikachu for getting that one. Kim is the most common surname in South Korea. Good job, good job. Number 8. What dish means mixed rice in Korean? What dish's name translates to mixed rice? It is bibimbap. Good job to Manatee for getting that one. That would be bibimbap. 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 Number 9. What is the most popular spectator sport in South Korea? Mbop. It's not Hanson. What's the most popular spectator sport in South Korea? It is baseball. Good job to Veer for getting that first. It is baseball. And number 10, what is the most viewed K-pop video on YouTube? What is the most viewed K-pop video on YouTube? And it is Gangnam Style. Good job to Manatee for getting that first. By far, it is Gangnam Style. Pardon me. Butter and Dynamite aren't even close to Gangnam Style. Not even close. All right, so the next most viewed country on my channel, it is K-pop. Yep, size K-pop. Oh, Butter and Dynamite? Yeah, that's BTS. Those are my boys. Those are my children. Oh, he's Korean. Yep, Gangnam Style is K-pop. Turkey is the next country on the list. So, loud car outside and me have 10 questions for you about Turkey. Number 1, what is the capital of Turkey? They are revving the car outside. I bet you that's my neighbor's car. And it is Ankara. Good job to Veer for getting that first. It is Ankara, which means harsh in Finnish. I just wanted to see if anyone would say Istanbul. F-pop. What's F-pop? Like Filipino pop? That I don't know. Number 2, who is the father of modern Turkey? Oh, Finnish pop. Finnish pop. I don't know any Finnish stars either. I guess Lordi. And it would be Ataturk. Good job to Farouk for getting that first. It would be Mustafa Kemal Ataturk. Mirella says it's very nice. Number 3, what's the highest mountain in Turkey? Lordi, very pop. I don't know any other Finnish music acts except Lordi. Lordi is Frog. F-Rock. Search her on YouTube. Mirella, I will. And it is Mount Ararat. Good job to Travel Trivia ASMR. The mountain near Armenia. Yeah, that's supposed to be in Armenia, but due to today's borders, it is in Turkey. Now it's the tallest mountain in Turkey. Good job, travel trivia, for getting that first. Number 4, what is the Asian region of Turkey known as? Bye, Manatee. Thanks for coming along and playing trivia with us. Hopefully, I'll see you next time. I don't know when the next stream will be as of now, but thank you for coming and playing with us. They could share it. You're so right. It is Anatolia. Good job to Farouk for getting that first. It is Anatolia. Yes, Finland does have the most metal bands per capita. I read that in my Finland book. Erica Vickman says, oh my goodness, lots of Finnish pop stars. I don't know. Well, I'm sure that there's many more than that. But yes, Anatolia. Number 5, what is the second largest ethnic group in Turkey? What is the second largest ethnic group in Turkey? Obviously, number 1 is the Turks. It's number 2. It is the Kurds. Good job to Farouk for getting that first. It is the Kurds are the second largest ethnic group. My cat has flopped in his fish. There he goes. Oh, he's playing with his fish now. He's a cute boy. Havu Krunu, which means pine needle crown. Oh, neat. That sounds interesting. Folk black metal. I like that. Number 6, which city was once named Smyrna? Which city in Turkey was once named Smyrna? Very Finnish, yes. And it is Izmir. Good job to Pikachu for getting that first. It is Izmir. Izmir. Number 7, which sea is south of Istanbul? Which sea is south of Istanbul? Not the Caspian Sea. The Sea of Marmara. Good job, Pikachu, for getting that first. It is the Sea of Marmara. Number 8, what was the sick man of Europe? What was the sick man of Europe? Hey, Yowdy's here. Howdy, Yowdy. Welcome, welcome. And it was the Ottoman Empire. Good job to Veer for getting that first. That was the nickname for the late stage Ottoman Empire. Howdy, Yowdy. Yes, yes. Number 9, what is Turkey's currency? What is the currency in Turkey? It is the lira. Good job to Veer for getting that first, and everyone else got it too. Easy one. It is the Turkish lira. And number 10, what is the Sultan Ahmed Mosque more commonly known as? What is the Sultan Ahmed Mosque more commonly known as? It is not the Hagia Sophia. It is the Blue Mosque. Good job to Veer for getting that first, with Farouk right behind. Pikachu says the blue one. The Blue Mosque. Good job, Veer, for getting that first. All right, so the last batch of countries I just did 5 questions for, so we can zip through these real quick. And again, I went through the top 20 most viewed countries on the channel. That's true, Veer. Hagia Sophia is not the Blue Mosque. That is a different mosque, the Mosquée Bleue. So next we have Ireland. Ireland. Number 1, who brought Christianity to Ireland in 432? And it was St. Patrick. Gosh, we got Finnish and Swedish for Blue Mosque. It was St. Patrick. Yes. St. Patrick. Number 2, who wrote Ulysses? Jet is playing with, he's a silly boy. Jet Jaguar. Hey, baby. There's my big Jet. James Joyce. Yeah, 432 was when Christianity was first introduced to Ireland. Easy date to remember, 432. Yes, James Joyce. Good job to Veer. Not Ulysses S. Grant. James Joyce. Good job, Veer. Number 3, what brewery first opened in Dublin in 1759? What brewery first opened in Dublin in 1759? It's, of course, Guinness. Good job to Veer for getting that first. That would be Guinness, of course. By that time, Tunisia was Christian for 4 centuries. Yes, but Tunisia wasn't an island in the Atlantic. It's much easier to get to Tunisia than Ireland back then. Number 4. Which Irish sport dates back to 1366 CE? What Irish sport dates back to 1366 CE? That's true. Finland and Finland and the Baltic was way late. Yes. And it is hurling. Good job to Veer for getting that. It is hurling. Not like late, but later than the rest of Europe. And number 5, which people group first came to Ireland around 500 CE? Which people group first came to Ireland around 500 CE? They were not giants, not necessarily the Druids, not the Gauls, not the Vikings, not in that time. It was the Celtic peoples, the Celts. Good job, Pikachu. It was the Celts, ancient Celts. Next country on the list is Argentina because my Buenos Aires video did remarkably well. So now Argentina is in my top 20. Number 1, which islands did Argentina fight a war with the UK over? Which islands did Argentina fight a war with the UK over? And it was the Falkland Islands or the Malvinas Islands. Good job to Veer for getting that first. It's the Falklands in English and the Malvinas in Spanish. Number 2, what is Argentina's tallest mountain? Don't cry for me, Argentina. What's the tallest mountain in Argentina? I believe the entire Western Hemisphere, right? I believe so. It's in the Andes. It's the tallest mountain in Argentina. Aconcagua. Good job to Veer for getting that first. It is Aconcagua. Aconcagua, which is so fun to say. Aconcagua. It is not in Ecuador. That is in Argentina. That's okay, Veer. I know what you're trying to say. I'll try to say Andes Grande. Good guess. The tallest, yes. Number 3, what dance originated in Buenos Aires? Not Ariana Grande. Hey, Dan, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. And it is the tango. Good job to Veer for getting that first. It would be the tango. Tango, 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 tango. Hey, Small is here too. Thank you, thank you. And thank you. I'm glad you liked the cat video. Just for channel members, history of cat domestication is up for you guys. Number 4, what is the southernmost city in Argentina? What is the southernmost city in Argentina? It is Ushuaia. Good job to Yowdy for getting that first. It is Ushuaia. Ushuaia. And number 5, what is an Argentine cowboy known as? Everybody's talking Swedish. Yes, yes. And it is a gaucho. Good job to Pikachu for getting that one. It is a gaucho. Gaucho, gaucho. The next country on the list is Canada. So here are 5 questions for you about Canada. Number 1, what is Canada's national animal? What is the national animal of Canada? Veer, stop jumping the gun. It is the beaver, though. Good job to Veer for that one. Their national animal is the beaver, not a moose. It's the beaver. Number 2, what is the slang term for a Canadian? That's okay, Dan. Go get some sleep. And thanks for liking the stream. Everyone else, be sure to like the stream too if you haven't already. And it is a Canuck. Good job to Veer for getting that first. Canuck, 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 Canuck. Just like the Vancouver Canucks. Good job, Veer. Number 3, what is Canada's smallest province? What is the smallest province in Canada? Canada has a lot of really big provinces. I'll give that to Veer. They're trying to say PEI. This said pie. Prince Edward Island. Good job to Veer. With points to Yaudi as well. It is Prince Edward Island. Number 4, here's the easiest one. Which province has a French-speaking majority? Which province has a French-speaking majority? And it is Quebec. Good job to Veer for getting that first. Or Quebec in French, or Quebec in English. Good job to Veer. It is Quebec. Good night. Or God not, I guess, to Dan. God not. And number 5, what is Canada's oldest national park? I love all of the Swedish in the chat today. What is Canada's oldest national park? There we go. Yowdy's got it. It is Banff. Like, I think they're trying to say Banff. It is Banff. Good job, Yowdy. Banff. The next country on the list is Mexico. So here are 5 questions for you about Mexico. Number 1, which state has a dog breed named after it? Which state has a dog breed named after it? It is Chihuahua. Good job to Yowdy for getting that first. It is Chihuahua. Chihuahua. Good job, Yowdy. Number 2, which city lies outside of San Diego, California? On the border of the US and Mexico, the other side is Tijuana. Good job to L for getting that first. It is Tijuana. Tijuana. Number 3, what is the most common surname in Mexico? What is the most common surname in Mexico? I like questions like this. It is not Lopez. Good guess. Not Gonzalez, not Garcia. These are good guesses. What is the most common surname in Mexico? Not Guzman. Not Gomez. Not Lopez. Not Morales. Not Martin. You guys are not that close. Well, I mean, you're guessing good guesses, but no one's gotten almost there yet. Not Perez. Park? No, that's not Jimenez. So you already did the Korean one. What's the Mexican one? All right, do you guys want a hint? Fernandez is actually pretty close here, not Garcia. Fernandez is pretty close. That's your hint. It is Hernandez. Good job to L for getting that. It is Hernandez. Good job, L. Hernandez. It's the most common surname in Mexico. Number 4, what is the eagle on Mexico's flag standing on? You did, Veer? Where? I don't see it. It is not on here. Not Alba. Goodness. A cactus. Good job, Yowdy, for getting that first. It is a cactus. It is a cactus. YouTube censoring. Yeah, thinks you're spamming, Veer. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Number 5, which peninsula has a Caribbean coastline? There are 2 major peninsulas in Mexico. Which one has a Caribbean coastline? It is the Yucatan. Good job to Veer That would be the Yucatan Peninsula. All right, the next two countries on the list back to back were Israel and Palestine, so I figured I would just combine them. And here are 5 questions about Israel and Palestine. Number 1, can you tell me which river borders both countries to the east? Non-political, I mean, it's just facts. Right, Veer. And it is the Jordan River. Good job to Veer for getting that one. That would be the River Jordan. River Jordan. Number 2, what is the name of the southern desert in both Israel and Palestine? What is the southern desert known as? My goodness, that was a big blip on the camera. I'm so sorry. Jan is going to bed. There you have the flu. I'm so sorry. Take care of yourself, and I hope you get some good sleep. That's what you need the most. So get some good sleep. Take care of yourself. And it is the Negev. Good job to Pikachu for getting that first. It is the Negev Desert. Negev Desert, or Nakab in Arabic, says Ferg. Interesting. Number 3, which region did Israel take from Syria? Which region did Israel take from Syria? They took a bunch of places from different countries, but the Golan Heights were part of Syria. Good job to Veer for getting that one. That is the Golan Heights. Golan Heights. Number 4, what is the capital of Palestine? Good night, Janice. Take care of yourself, please. And yeah, kisses to Bela and Bebe as well. See, now I learned this. Technically, it's Jerusalem, but Ramallah is the administrative capital. See, I always just thought it was Ramallah. But Palestine officially, just like Israel, officially says the capital is Jerusalem. Which I didn't know that. But yeah, it's the countries ran from Ramallah. So technically that's the capital. Hey JJ. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. It's Jerusalem for both, right, Faruka? Israel and Palestine both say Jerusalem is their capital. Like I didn't know that. It's interesting. But number 5, can you tell me what is the lowest point on Earth? What is the lowest point on Earth? How low can you go while being on the surface of the Earth? It's not the Red Sea. It's the Dead Sea. Good job, Pikachu. Full points to Travel Trivia ASMR for Dead Sea. It is the Dead Sea. The Dead Sea. The Dead Sea. All right, the next country on the list is Italy. So here are 5 questions for you about Italy. Always mix them up. They're very different. Very, very different cities. Number 1, which city hosted the Olympics in 2006? They're hosting the Olympics. Oh my gosh. In a few days now. Oh, I'm so excited. So excited. And it was Turin. Good job to Veer for getting that one. That would be Turin or Torino in Italian. Turin. Good job, Veer. Number 2, in which city was pizza invented? I call it Torino in Finland too. Nice. And it was Napoli. Good job, Farooq, or Naples in English, but it is Napoli. Good job, Farooq, for getting that first. Number 3, who was the first emperor of Rome? Who was the first emperor of Rome? Not Remus, not Romulus. They weren't emperors. Romus, nope, not an emperor. Not Claudius. Who was the first emperor of Rome? It was Augustus. Good job to Veer for getting that. My camera's so blippy today. I'm so sorry. Augustus Caesar was the first emperor. Remember, Julius Caesar was dictator. Augustus became emperor of the Roman Empire. Number 4, what is Italy's longest river? What is the longest river in Italy? Italy. It is the Po. Good job to Travel Trivia ASMR. Easy peasy, it's the Po River. The Po. And number 5, what is the capital of Tuscany? Just like the Teletubby, yes. What's the capital of Tuscany? It is Firenze, or Florence in English. Good job to Travel Trivia for getting that first. It is Florence or Firenze. The next country on the list is Germany. Here are 5 questions about Germany. Number 1, what was the capital of West Germany? What was the capital of West Germany when it existed? It was Bonn. Good job to L for getting that first. Look at all the Bonns. It is Bonn, just like my cat Bon Bon, who ran off somewhere where Beethoven lived. Nice. Number 2, what is Germany's highway system known as? Veer's great grandfather came from Germany. My great 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 grandfather came from Germany, and it is the Autobahn. Good job to L for getting that one too. It is the Autobahn. Look at all the Autobahns in the chat. The Autobahn. Number 3, what is Germany's national airline? Look at my upside down cat. He's a happy boy today. He's a silly boy. What is Germany's national airline? It is Lufthansa. Good job to L. L's killing it. Lufthansa. Good job to L for getting that first. It is definitely Lufthansa. Number 4, what is Germany's prime minister known as? They don't have a prime minister in Germany. They have a what? What is it called? A chancellor. Good job, Farouk, for getting that first. It is a chancellor. They don't have a prime minister. They have a chancellor. Just like in the US, we don't have prime minister. We have a speaker of the house as our prime minister. Same difference. And number 5, what is Germany known as in Germany? What's the German word for Germany? Deutschland. Good job to Veer for getting that. L got right behind Veer. But Veer got that first. It is Deutschland. Good job, good job, good job. Good job on your Germany facts, everybody. Guess what the next country is? The most popular country in the chat tonight. The next country is Sweden. So here are 5 facts for you about Sweden. Let's see if you guys can beat L. Number 1, what is Sweden's second largest city? What is Sweden's second largest city? It is not Malmo, it is Gothenburg. Gothenburg. Good job to L. It's Gothenburg. Gothenburg. Gothenburg in English. Good job, good job. Number 2, which saint is celebrated on December 13th? Mix it up a bit. Which saint is celebrated on December 13th? Saint Lucia. Do you guys, that's a good question. In Sweden, do you say Lucia or Lucia? We do in Finland too. That's nice. Everyone who grew up reading American Girl books knows about this holiday. The second one, Lucia, right? I've never known which one it is in Sweden. I've always figured it's Lucia. But yes, good job, good job. Number 3, what gulf separates Sweden and Finland? Man, I did not write these questions thinking about my audience, and it would be here tonight. This one's for all you guys. The Gulf of Bothnia, I guess it's called the Bottenhavet in Swedish. The Gulf of Bothnia. All right, I guess I'll give that to L and to Travel Trivia for putting Bothnia. Or the Pohjanmeri in Finnish. Interesting. Botnitska Viken? My goodness. All the Swedish in the chat tonight. My goodness. It's all over the place. Number 4, what is the best-selling Swedish musical act? What is the world's best-selling Swedish musical act? And it's, of course, ABBA. Good job to L for that one. That's easy peasy. Of course, it is ABBA. Really? The regions in Finland are called Bothnias in Swedish? Wow, interesting. And number 5, question about Sweden. What is the first book in the Millennium Book series? What's the first book in the Millennium Book series? It sounds so good. Anyone with headphones on, I hope you enjoy all the brushing sounds. My poor cat doesn't know what to do. All the other cats are asleep. What is the first book in the Millennium Book series? You don't know the order. Well, give me. There's something like 8 books. Give me a guess. Yeah, Central Ostrobothnia is coming soon. Very look here. It's gonna be a Velcro sound. It is Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Good job to Real. I don't know what your name's supposed to be. I'm gonna call you Real. Good job. It is Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Look, Central Finland is coming, and then we have Central Ostrobothnia. So it's Finland's coming on the channel. That's why I've got Finland books around me. Getting ready for Finland. I have 3 cats now, JJ. Should I go grab? Oh, Veer's in Central Finland? No way. You gotta DM me on Instagram with stuff I gotta mention about it because I'm about to start working on that script tonight. So, should I go find Russell and get him? The jungle skunk. In Sweden, we have Västerbotten and Norrbotten. In Finland, they have Österbotten. My goodness. I think I have some Sweden coming up, don't I? Don't I have Sweden coming up on the channel at some point? I don't know. I'm not sure. We're going to keep going. The next country we have is France. 3 cats. This happened a few weeks ago. My brother-in-law, so our neighbor is where Bonnie comes from, right? She has a cat that keeps having kittens. And she had a set of kittens, and one of them, my brother-in-law just fell in love with this cat, and he had to have it. But we were about to go to Disneyland when this happened, and we couldn't take another kitten right before we went on vacation. So we waited. And then he finally went over there and asked her for the kitten. And she said yes, and we got the kitten on the 2nd of December. We've got him all fixed up, and in doing so, we also got his mom fixed. So she's not going to have any more kittens, thankfully. But we got a 3rd cat. I'll go find him. You guys think about what French questions I'm going to ask. I'm going to go find a Russell. Give me a second. Give me a second. There's a Bonnie in there. There's a Bonnie fish. Let's go find Russell. Where's Russell? There's Russell. Big Russell. Oh my goodness, he's so cute. He's cute. Big Russell's here. Everyone say hi to Big Russell. Look how sweet he is. He's so sweet. It's baby Russell. He's tired. I just woke him up. Yeah, he was supposed to be Russet Potato. But then that name changed to Russell, and now he's Russell. He was supposed to be Russet. He is passing out in my arms. There we go. Hey, baby. Oh, he's eepy. This is Russell. Channel members have a Russell emoji now. Yeah. Here you go, baby. All right. He is a big sleepy boy. Hi, Russes. There he is. Thanks, Veer. There's baby Russ. Let me scooch this in some more. It's probably going to be loud. Okay, France. France. Number 1. Which French region is located in South America? Hey, Russie. You want here? Let me put this back up. Oh gosh. There we go. There, now you have this blanket right here, Russ. It is French Guiana. Good job, too. Travel trivia ASMR for getting that first. Goodness, this chair. Qua, qua. There we go. French Guiana. Good job, good job, good job. Where was this? Put this away too. Your cozy blanket for you to sleep on. Cayenne is the capital, yes. Number 2. What prison was stormed on July 14th, 1789? He's like a paprika baby, yeah. It is the Bastille. Good job to Veer for getting that first. It was the Bastille prison. Oh, Russell, look at that boy. His face is so cute. Ayo, ayo. Number 3. What is France's longest river? What's the longest river in France? He's waiting for the mouse to move on the screen. There it goes. It is the Loire. Good job to Travel Trivia for getting that first. It is the Loire. You had an orange cat as a child, so fat at one point, like Garfield. My goodness. And he was 19. That's wonderful. Yeah, we had an orange cat when we were little named Tiger. He had a heart condition, so he only lived to be like 5 years old. It was really sad, but he was a sweet boy. Number 4, which palace did Louis XIV construct? And his son lived to be 18. My goodness, long living cats. No, Russ, no. Rusty's gone. And it was Versailles. Good job to Yowdy for getting that first. It was Versailles, the Palace of Versailles. And number 5, where does the Tour de France end? What's the ending point of the Tour de France? It's 40 years of cat. That's so true. Goodness. Well, I guess it's in Paris, but on the Champs-Élysées. Good job to Travel Trivia for getting that. That's the one I was looking for, was the Champs-Élysées. Good job, good job, good job. All right, the next country, how many more? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 6 more countries to get through. The next country, believe it or not, is North Korea. It's one of my most viewed countries is North Korea. So number 1, which area separates North and South Korea? Which area separates North and South Korea? The demilitarized, or the DMZ. Half a point to Veer. Full points to Yowdy for DMZ, the demilitarized zone. Good job, good job. Number 2, what is the world's tallest empty building? What is the world's tallest empty building? Another green line, true, L. The hotel. Half a point to Veer. Does anyone know its name? Does anyone know the name of this hotel that has absolutely nothing inside of it? It's also the tallest building in North Korea. It is kind of pyramid shaped. Not the Juche Tower, but oh my gosh, sorry, my ear itches. The Ryugyong Hotel. Good job, Veer. There we go. The Ryugyong Hotel. Good job, Veer. Good job, Veer. Okay. Number 3, what is North Korea's state ideology known as? Imagine if it was Tokyo Hotel. That would never happen in North Korea. What is North Korea's state ideology known as? And that is Juche. Good job to Travel Trivia for getting that first. That's why I giggled. So I was like, oh man, we just said that. That is Juche. It's not communism. It's not socialism. It's Juche. Its own thing. Number 4, what is North Korea's highest mountain? Remember, because Veer said it, right? All right, JJ, that's okay. I'm sorry you're in a bad mood. I hope you feel better soon. Get some relaxation, okay? And thanks for dropping by. It's always so good to see you. The Dragon Mountain. You're not wrong, but what is it called? This is the most important place in all of North Korea. Like, there's a lot of mythology involved with North Korean history in general, but also with the Kim family. It is Mount Paektu. Good job to Veer. It is Mount Paektu. Big deal in North Korea, Mount Baekdu. And number 5, can you tell me what disaster struck North Korea between 1994 and 1998? What type of disaster was it in North Korea? And it was the famine. Good job, Tuvir, for getting that one. It was a massive, massive famine, but good job for getting that one. Yes, yes. All right, the next country on the list is Australia. Here are 5. I think they're like way too easy, but here are 5 questions about Australia. First of all, number 1, what is Australia's capital? I'm glad you like it. What's the capital of Australia? It is Canberra. Good job, Veer. Easy's good for L. Yowdy might go there later this year. That's amazing. You'll have to let us know. It is Canberra. Number 2, what is Australia's national gemstone? Australia, not Canberra, but Australia. For sure, for sure. I figured that's what you meant. It is not the emerald. More of this gem is mined in Australia than anywhere else in the world, and that is the opal. Good job to Yowdy for getting that first. It is the opal. Opals are a big deal in Australia. Number 3, yeah, it is, but like opals are very important to Australia. Number 3, what is celebrated on January 26th in Australia? Just happened a few days ago. Yeah, we have a state gemstone in Idaho because we're the gem state. And it's the fire garnet, I believe. It's a garnet. I think it's the fire garnet. And it is Australia Day. Good job to Travel Trivia ASMR. That was Australia Day just a few days ago. Good job, good job. Number 4, what name did Abel Tasman give to Australia? The national stone of rock or Finland is granite. Imagine coming up with 50 gemstones. Well, it's been done. What did Abel Tasman call Australia? He called it New Holland. Good job, Travel Trivia. He named it New Holland because he was Dutch. And number 5, what is Australia's largest island? What is the largest island in Australia? And it is Tasmania. Good job, Tuvir, for getting that first. It's definitely Tasmania, by far the biggest island of Australia. All right, 4 countries left. The next one we have is Egypt. Here are 5 questions for you about Egypt. Number 1, which canal connects the Mediterranean to the Red Sea? Australia is kind of islandy, but it is a continental island, right? It's not an island per se, it's a continental island. Just like how the Americas, from the top of Canada to the bottom of Argentina, that is an island. It's a continental island. Yowdy is struggling right now. Ferns journey to the center of the earth. That's awesome. Greenland is an island. Yowdy, you can do it. Oh, you already did do it. It is the Suez Canal. My goodness, Yowdy had a hard time with that. But it is the Suez Canal. Good job, Yowdy. Greenland is not nearly as big as Australia. Australia is massive. The Cheese Canal. Congrats, Yowdy. You deserved that one. It's the Suez Canal. Number 2, can you tell me which president of Egypt was assassinated in 1981? Which Egyptian president was assassinated in 1981? Yeah, the Mercator projection makes Greenland look massive, and it is not. Syed no, Nasser no. This was just after he'd won the Nobel Peace Prize too, I believe. Not long after. There's your Egyptian political hint for you. Which Egyptian president was assassinated in 1981? It was Sadat. Good job to Veer for getting that. It was Anwar Sadat was assassinated. Good job, Veer, for getting that one. Number 3, much easier questions. What stone helped archaeologists to translate hieroglyphs? Which stones helped archaeologists translate hieroglyphs? And it was the Rosetta Stone. Good job to Yowdy for getting that first. That would be the Rosetta Stone, which I've seen in person. Not as big as you think it would be. Free the Rosetta Stone, return it to Egypt. Yes, they have a whole new museum we can put it in. I agree. Number 4, who was the last pharaoh of Egypt? Who was the last pharaoh of Egypt ever? Who was last? It was Cleo the Seventh. Good job, Veer. That would be Cleopatra the Seventh. Good job, Veer. Cleopatra. And number 5, what is Egypt's second largest city? What is Egypt's second largest city? It is not Giza. It is Alexandria. Good job to Travel Trivia ASMR. It is Alexandria. It's the second largest city in Egypt. The next country I have for you is Spain. So I have 5 questions for you about Spain. I did so many Spain videos last year. My goodness. And we got another one coming up this year because it's the capital region. Is called something or other in Spanish. Travel Trivia used to live in Spain. Amazing. You should be sure to check out all of the many Spain videos I did. We did Catalonia. We did I can't even remember. All the ones starting with A, B, and C. But I have one more C where Madrid is. But yeah, number 1. In which city can you find the Guggenheim Museum? Comunidad de Madrid. That's what it is. Yes. That video is coming up at this point this year. And it is in Bilbao. Good job to Yowdy for getting that one. The Guggenheim is in Bilbao, not Madrid or Barcelona. Number 2, who wrote Don Quixote? Punching air, poor Fear. Who wrote Don Quixote? It was Cervantes, Miguel de Cervantes. Good job to Veer for getting that one. Number 3, speaking of Barcelona, in which region is Barcelona located? In which region is Barcelona located? Did he die on the same day as Shakespeare? No way. Crazy if true. And it is Catalonia. Good job to Veer for getting that first. Barcelona is in Catalonia, where they speak Catalan. Number 4, which mountain range separates Spain from France? Which mountain range separates Spain from France? Hey, Chet. What you doing, big guy? I think he's sad because Bonnie's in his fish, and he wants to be in the fish. But Bonnie's in there. And it is the Pyrenees. I'll give that to Veer. Good job, Veer. It is the Pyrenees. And number 5, what red spice flavors paella? What red spice flavors paella? My favorite Spanish food. It's not chili. It's specific. It is saffron. Good job to Elle for getting that first. Travel Trivia right behind. It is saffron. Good job, good job. The next country on the list is Japan. So here are 5 questions for you about Japan. Sarami in Finnish. Interesting. Number 1, what robe is worn during formal occasions? Not salami. Jet's named after a famous Japanese figure. And it is a kimono. Good job to Veer for getting that first. It is a kimono. Right, Jet? Your namesake is... Oh, he's upside down. Jet. Your namesake is Japanese. Should try black paella flavored with squid ink. That sounds amazing. That sounds great. All right. Kimenin Sounds like kimono. Number 2, what is Japan's national sport? What is the national sport of Japan? What is Japan's national sport? What is the national sport of Japan? It is not baseball, it is sumo. Good job to Travel Trivia. It is sumo is their national sport. Baseball is the biggest spectator sport. Sumo is their national sport. Number 3, in which prefecture was karate invented? Vera said sumo. It's not on the chat. Sorry, Veer. You're talking too much. And it wasn't Okinawa. Good job to Veer. I thought that would stump you guys, but Veer knows that it was in Okinawa. Good job to Veer. Number 4, what is Japan known as in Japanese? Thank you, Karate Kid 2. Excellent. Yeah, exactly. See, Elle didn't see it either. And it is Nippon or Nihon. Good job to Veer. I was wondering that too, Elle. It's because Veer already said sumo. But good job, Veer. It is Nippon or Nihon, depending on what dialect you speak. And number 5, what was the capital of Japan before Tokyo? They do love baseball in Japan. It's like football here in the US, American football. And it was Kyoto. Good job to Veer for getting that first. It was Kyoto. Kyoto. Everyone knows that, apparently. Everyone else got it too. Kyoto. And it is an anagram of Tokyo. Isn't that just interesting, I think? Tokyo backwards is, yeah, it's kind of in its own way. All right, I have one more country for you, but I want you to guess what country it is. Baseball is way better than US football. Don't get me wrong, I love baseball way more than American football, like way more. Can you guess what the last country is? Remember, this is a list of the most viewed countries on my channel, and believe it or not, it's not the USA. Out of like the top countries, because I'm doing the top 20, USA is like 24. It is not Greece. It is China. Good job, Veer. How did you know that? Veer's on a roll. It is China. So here are 5. Actually, Finland. Oh, my list isn't. Finland was number 18. But we already did Finland at the start of this trivia. So Finland was in the top 20. But I bumped Finland and Russia out because they got selected. So that bumped up Japan and China into this list. So here are 5 questions for you about China. Number 1, what is China's largest desert? What's the biggest desert in China? I was looking up little trivia facts. It was wrong, the source I read, because it's not the Gobi. It is not the Gobi. It said the Gobi, and I'm like, I don't think that's right. And I double checked, and it most certainly is not. There is a desert that is much bigger than the Gobi in China. Your mouth after sleep? No. Oh no, Travel Jerry, don't be wide awake. The Tibetan Plateau, I don't think is a desert. I think it has too much precipitation to be a desert. But I'm not positive on that. It could be. I don't know. I don't think so. What could it be? Think west. Think west in China. Because everyone knows East China, because that's like where all the big cities and all of that is. But in the west is the Taklamakan Desert. There we go. The Taklamakan Desert. Good job, too, Veer. The Taklamakan Desert. It's really fun to say, too. The Taklamakan. Number 2, which country did China annex in 1950? Speaking of, which country did China annex in 1950? Not Mongolia. It was Tibet. Good job to Veer for getting that first right behind Travel Trivia and Yaudi. That would be Tibet. Bye, Jet Jet. Not Mongolia. It's the largest Chinese dessert. I don't know. Number 3, maybe like a mooncake? I don't know. Number 3, what is China's national animal? Poor Jet, he wants to go in his fish. Look, he's trying to. There's a Bonnie in there. Poor cats. It is the panda. Good job to Yowdy for getting that. It is the giant panda is their national animal. Veer's going mythological. What's their national gemstone? Maybe they don't have one. I don't know. I have no idea. But their national animal is the giant panda. Number 4, what is China's largest island? Should be the red panda because it's red. Makes sense. China is a stone. Well, China is a type of porcelain that was made in China. Ceramic, yes. Actually, I think this island is bigger than Taiwan, even though you're going there. I think this island is bigger than Taiwan. Pretty sure. I'm trying to picture it on a map. Pretty sure it's bigger than Taiwan. Is it called Hainan? It's close enough. It's Hainan. I'll give that to you, travel trivia. It is called Hainan. It's in southern China, the one near Taiwan. Kind of, I guess. I guess it's the nearest island to Taiwan, but I wouldn't call it near to Taiwan. It is in the southwest. Yes, Hainan. You've got it. It is Hainan. Good job, travel trivia. And last question of the night, and we finished like 10 minutes early, so we'll just chit chat for 10 minutes after this. Relatively near you. What city did Portugal return to China in 1999? What city did Portugal return to China? And it was Macau. Good job to Elle for getting that one. That would be Macau, not Hong Kong, because that was British. British returned that to China in 95, I believe. But Macau was part of Portugal until 1999. I remember learning about that in school. Elle wrote it before I read the question. Amazing. Psychic abilities. But yeah, I learned about that in elementary school, which was before 1999 and all that. Thinking like, because I was also reading that, the Panama Canal would be returned to Panama in 99 and being like, why don't we just do it now? Why are we waiting? Just give it back now. Why wait? Change my name to WL. No longer an L. You're now a dub. I am from the USA, yes. I grew up in California. I had a really amazing, very eccentric 4th grade teacher who did not follow the curriculum, and she taught us whatever she felt like. And one of those things was geography. I was into geography way before then. I talk about that in my Animaniacs video I did recently. Like, I was much, much younger than that when I got into world geography. But she taught us, all kinds of stuff about the world, and it was wonderful. So is reading says, hello, I just discovered your account and usually have a final exam on my career about Chinese history. And up here already loving your greetings from Argentina. Thanks for coming by. I love Argentina. But yeah, thanks for checking me out. Veer had a great secondary school history teacher. Yeah, so did I. I had it was world history, and she wasn't the best teacher, but she really encouraged us to like research things and find out more things on our own. And she hit on a lot of my special interests. Like, we really targeted the French Revolution. We talked about the Romanovs, lots of World War II stuff. World War One. I learned, like, I realized when I took that class, I was like 14. I knew way more about World War II than World War One. I learned a lot about World War One. Primary school teacher ignored the curriculum and did a lot of geography and history projects. Nice. And also taught religion. Wow, very cool. Yeah, like when I got into 5th grade, I was woefully unprepared because I didn't know any of the math that I was supposed to have already known, but I could name every bone in the human body. I could do that. I knew all the bones. She really quizzed us on bones and was really big on grammar. And Yeah, geography. We learned a lot about art. We did a lot of art history, but that's what got me into art history was that teacher. All the classics and modern art as well. We had to read books about famous artists and we each got a random one and I picked up mine and I'm like, Georgia O'Keeffe? Who's that? So I showed my mom, I'm like, who's Georgia O'Keeffe? And she's like, it's Georgia O'Keeffe. And I'm like, oh, of course I know all the bones. Anatomy's like geography of the body. It's so true. She's from New Mexico. Yes. It was like one of the first things I learned about Georgia O'Keeffe. She was a New Mexican artist. I love your videos in my home. New Zealand. Caleb, of course. Love New Zealand. New Zealand's amazing. New Mexico mentioned for reality. Excellent, excellent. I feel like New Mexico is to the south as Idaho is to the north of the US. It's like, hello down there. The obscure states with just like random stuff about them. But yeah, what was the original question? Oh yeah, where I went to school. Yeah, it's they weren't supposed to teach us all that, but my teacher sure did. She was wonderful. Wayne is here from the Highlands in Scotland. Oh my gosh, I was just reading about the Highlands in Scotland. Hello, hello. Travel Trivia had a massive project on the Spanish Armada because it was the 400-year anniversary in 1988. That's amazing. All people know is Breaking Bad. Listen, listen. I hear New Mexico. You know where my brain goes? High School Musical. Because I'm of that generation. Immediately, High School Musical. New Mexico history. That's much easier to do than Afghan culture. My goodness. Do I have any tips toward moving to America? Well, first of all, I'd wait a couple years, wait for this administration to change over into something more welcoming to foreigners. Yeah, Albuquerque, yeah, High School Musical. Move to Canada, don't. I would say come visit first. Obviously, not now. Wait a couple years. Um, Visit because every corner of America is completely different from the other. So, what you think you might be wanting may not be what you move to. If you want wide open spaces, that's Montana. If you want big city, you go to Chicago or New York or LA. If you want beaches, you go to Florida. But of course, I never recommend moving to Florida. Not at all. Go to Texas or California for beaches. Um, like just every single corner is different. Cuisine is different. Accents are different. So really research where you what you're looking for if you want to move to America and figure that out and then come visit it first to see that Louisiana is completely different from the rest of the US. Not Texas unless you like seaweed covered beaches. Argentina is very similar that way. Yes, mountains at the west, beaches at the east, desert at the north, and ice at the south. Go to the bayou. Yeah, I just did a video not long ago about the deserts in Argentina. It's stunning. It looks like the Sahara Desert, and you'd never ever guess that would be in South America, right? Yeah, wait, Caleb, wait a couple years, like 2 years max. Um, you know, I'd hesitate to say this, but even like the end of this year would be better than coming now because by the end of this year, the main instigator won't be with us anymore. So, if you know what I mean. All the Swedes moved to Minnesota because that's the least interesting place for a Swede. So, I figured it's because the climate is similar enough that there's so many Swedes in Minnesota and Wisconsin too, right? There's a lot of Swedes in Wisconsin, but mostly Minnesota, I believe. Um, but yeah, Finns chose Minnesota and Michigan. Interesting. Like you could have moved anywhere. That's true. You could have, you know, moved to the beach. Love the tube map on the walls. Is it a real station names or a spoof? It is real. It got sent to me by Chris. One of my biggest fans sent me and they're in London, so they sent me a tube map, which is great because I loved traveling on the tube when I was in London. We would, like, just go one station over. We would go from, like, Charing Cross. Where's Charing Cross? Right there. We'd go from Charing Cross to Piccadilly just to ride the tube there. It probably would have been faster just to walk there. Let's move to Minnesota and eat potatoes. If you go to Minnesota and eat, like, cheese. If you ever had a great aunt who moved to Chicago, I love Chicago. If you wanna eat potatoes, you come here to Idaho. Yeah, that's Idaho has the potatoes. Although my part of Idaho doesn't. We have huckleberries. Yeah, that's true. Wisconsin is cheese. That's so true. We have huckleberries in our part of Idaho. That's our big thing. We don't grow potatoes here. Wisconsin seems cool too. I've never been to Wisconsin. I've never been to the north. I've been to the airport in St. Paul 500 million times because I'd always have transfer there. I'd always lay over in the Twin Cities airport, but I never actually stepped out of the airport, but I've been there like at least 10 times. Fear wants to go to Maine, Vermont, and Massachusetts. I've been to Massachusetts. That was fantastic. Vermont is maple syrup. Maine is lobsters. New Mexico is green chilies. Yes, yes. All right. Yep, travel trivia says it's almost 2 a.m. Better go to bed. Washington is great. Love, love Washington. Vermont is very obscure. Never heard of anyone going there. Yeah, that's also the opinion here in the US is Vermont is one of the weird random states. But yeah, I'm gonna go soon too, so don't you worry. Delaware is also obscure. That's true, but I mean, I think Vermont is more obscure. Yeah, I am going to go make. Oh, listen. So I'm supposed to make barley soup tonight, but at the store they didn't have any barley, so I got couscous. I got pearl couscous to make instead of barley. So fingers crossed that that works out. Make a couscous soup with some beef stock, vegetables. Oh, more potato land. No potatoes in the stew tonight. I probably should have done potatoes. Now I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna go make this stew, so I'm gonna end it here. Tonight I'm going to film some channel member videos. I'm going to work on my new project, which is a big secret, but I'm going to mention it to the channel members and you guys will know about it soon. Everyone will know about it soon. Hope if all works out. Secret project. Potatoes are a gift. Yes. Adios. Yowdy. Oh, pardon me. All right. Time for me to go. Thank you so much. I'm glad you had so much fun. I call them peruna. Is that the word for potatoes? Interesting. So yeah, when am I going live next? See, now I would have gone live last week, but that was the day Russell got the big chop, and I wanted him on stream with you guys without a cone on or anything. So he's all better now, so I figured now is the time to go live. But I'm supposed to do every other week, but life is busy. You know what? We're going to aim for the 12th, my time at least. It'll be the 13th by that time over in History of the Potato. I'll try here. Goodness. I'll try to aim for that. No guarantees though, because I don't know what life will be like at that point, but it'll be sometime eventually. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me. This was so much fun. There's a Finnish movie about the history of the potato in Finland. I'm sure there is. You say potatis. Interesting. How interesting. Okay, I'm gonna head out. You guys can potato out in the chat for as long as you guys like. But I'm gonna go. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Bye, you guys. You guys are so silly. Bye, you guys. Thank you. Bye bye.